Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Nier. In the last episode, we went to the king's wedding in Facade. I almost said Facade, I don't know why. Anyway, we went to the king's wedding in Facade. Fortunately, it was crashed by wolves. And Fear is now dead. And Facade's in a really shitty place. But in this episode, we're going to go see if we can pick up a weapon that'll maybe help us in helping them beat the shit out of some wolves. Quick note before we get started. This is my third attempt at trying to film this fucking episode. Because OBS just froze on me in the last two recordings. I figured out what the problem was. I guess the port on my, my USB thingamajiggy. Splitter, that's it. My USB splitter is going or something. Because I now have it plugged in into the laptop proper, and it, hoping not to jinx it, but it seems to be working just fine, knock on wood. Anyway, what you missed, because I came back to the village and saved, was a conversation between the group. So I'll have future me cut that in right now.
I wonder if these people use the same mask.
I hadn't thought about it. I hope they wash those things.
It's hard to believe there are plants that can grow in this desert.
Yeah, this'll never work.
How do you mean?
I mean, if plants could grow here, it would be full of them. Oh, this can be so stupid.
You ever planted anything before, Kaine?
Nope.
Well, then you don't know. You gotta try things out for yourself.
Indeed, experimentation can often be the key to new knowledge.
You guys sure are a bunch of optimists. You've been wearing the same shitty clothes as me.
There is nothing more filthy than your underwear, Hattie.
What, this? I don't wear the same one all the time. I have a different set every day of the week. And every night I scrub them with soap and water. So you can bet your ass I'm cleaner than either of you.
I appreciate that. It's weird that she has multiple sets of the exact same outfit, but hey, I might as well say it's weird that every single protagonist of any anime and or video game is weird for that. Pretty common trope, actually. But at least she takes the time to clean them. Also, fun fact about growing things in a desert. Did you know that the soil is richer here in a desert than even the rainforest? The reason being is the rainforest is so full of plants, every single plant is vying for nutrition. Where in a desert, there's literally nothing. So the soil is so rich, if you took some soil from the desert and you put it in a pot and put a plant in that soil, it would grow really, really well. The reason things don't grow in the desert... Ow? As I was saying, the reason things don't seem to grow in the desert is because the temperature keeps plants from going, because it's a very extreme environment. Okay. Alright, you wolves are gonna have to fucking stop doing that so I can beat the shit out of you with my massive magic spell. It was very rude of you. You know what, I don't know why I did that. Get wrecked. Oh, they're still alive. Stop that. Cease your living! That was Draco Magnius's, not science tip of the day. What should I call that? Draco Magnius's random science fact? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm probably not going to make that a thing, but, you know, figured I'd just throw that out there. It's pretty interesting. It's something I learned in community college. I feel like all I really got out of community college, or really any of the college, is just some trivial knowledge. But hey, that's depressing, and I don't want to think about that right now. Let's kill some of these shades. Okay, that should have been enough time for my future self to put that thing in. Right, well, let's go check the mailbox.
Hey.
You have a letter, it would seem. Dear Nier, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you, one I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry. Can we take a moment to appreciate the letterhead that he wrote this on? I mean, I love the custom work here. There's little screws stamped in the corner or drawn in the corner. They've got the little logo stamped down there, which has some of the arcane runes that we've been seeing all over the place. I wonder if anyone's like translated those runes into an actual letter language that you could read what that said. I mean, someone must have, right? Well, anyway. A new request, is it? The kid's been pretty good to us. We might as well see what he wants. Off to the Junk Heap, then. Right. But before we do that, I think there's some stuff we can do around town, so I'm going to get some of that started. Well, not think. I am well aware. Like I said, this is my third attempt at recording this stupid episode, so I better know there's stuff to do around town. One of which is kind of annoying. So remember the kids quest?
Man, I'm bushed.
Well, not the kids quest. The quest that all the shops got stuff taken from them. I believe we sussed out already that it was a group of kids, or at least that's what the incomplete quest thing says, right? Thieves in training. Apparently the culprits are children, yes. And we talked to two children over by the water wheel. Where's the guy I talked to? Here's the guy.
Hey, about that.
I hear that it's two thieves working as a team. Judging by what we found, we're dealing with two thieves, probably children. Draco had already figured this out, but he couldn't do anything about it because he needed to talk to obligatory NPC number 2 so he could get all the information. Not that I'm salty or anything. Remember the pair of brothers that loiter near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us. Yeah, I don't trust them. Let's go have a talk. Now this quest's kind of time-consuming, so maybe I'll just grab... Well, it's not super time-consuming, but last time I did all the side quests around town for this episode, we didn't get to the Junk Heap until I had 20 minutes in. It froze long before then, but that's how long I recorded. Anyway, let's grab this quest too. Ma'am, is everything alright? It's my son. He's got some strange illness. He's very sick. He's been ill for a week. No matter what I do, it just seems to get worse. That's worrisome. Any idea what's causing it? No. He went out to play with the other children like he usually does. And when he came home, he was sick. I'll accept the quest. A child's final chance. Something must have happened to him out there. I'll see if I can learn anything. You will? Of course. Meddlesome as always, I see. Shall we begin by questioning the children? Sounds good to me.
I suppose all children are precious to their own parents.
Of course they are.
But if the cause of the illness is a mystery, how are we possibly supposed to find a cure?
I was hoping you had an idea about that.
We could speak with the child itself.
The child? Wouldn't the adults know better?
Even the oldest man in the world is but a child to my eyes.
Alright, easy there, Grandpa Book. We've got another quest to take, and then we'll do a little bit of snooping into what could possibly be the cause of this illness. And then we'll head to the Junk Heap.
Hey there.
Hey, you! You ever seen a treasure map before? No. I mean, at least not in this game. A treasure map? Yeah! A treasure map, you know! A map that shows you where to find buried treasure? I'm collecting them. My lifelong dream is to one day roll naked in a pile of sweet, sweet treasure. What an oddly specific and very weird dream, but okay. Far be it from me to judge your dream. It's your dream after all, you live your life. That's an interesting plan. Interesting is a word for it, yes. So that's why I'm looking for a new treasure map or two. If you find one, bring it on over to me, alright? I'll accept, I guess. The damaged map. Sure thing. I guess I should know where to look for a treasure map before telling the guy sure thing. One could hardly expect to stumble across such a thing lying on the ground. Perhaps we should look for a place where old documents are stored. Old documents, huh?
Curse my tired old bones.
Did that old man really stop just to tell me curse those tired old bones? Well, whatever. Yeah, anyway. Old documents makes me think the library, but we're not going to deal with that right now.
You know what?
I hear there's a scary curse on all the forests in the world. And the bigger the forest, the scarier the curse. Huh.
Things have been so hard since my husband went away.
Oh, that's
Water and food have been getting pricier and pricier.
There's some kids that I like to, There's some kids that like to go into the northern forest to play. We're not supposed to know, but everybody does. Wish I could go there. Oh, that's weird, he didn't say. There's something he's supposed to say. That's weird, he's not saying it. The kid says, I wish I could leave this town. Or something to that effect. But for some reason he didn't say it this time, which is really throwing me for a loop. Was that the other kid we talked to already?
You know what?
Yeah, no, this is the Cursed Forests kid. Okay, well, let's get going to the Junk Heap now that we've begun those quests at the very least. The next step is obviously in the thief quest to talk to the kids.
I find your Yona. I really do.
Thanks, man. Not sure about the ill kid quest because I didn't get into that one too deeply. Alright. So there's another quest I'd like to do that's out here. But, like the guy who gave it to us said, I mean, it did pick up that quest, right? About the bridge? Bridge shade? Yeah, bridge in peril. The creature in question isn't always... Oh. I wanted Dark Phantasm. No. There we go. These armored shades can take more of a punishment from Dark Phantasm than it could before. Without the armor, obviously, is what I meant. But once you get that off, if you can do another Dark Phantasm on you, you fuck him right up. Oh, did I miss? Haha. Weapon attack power plus 12. I think I have one that's better than that right now, or specifically that. Oh. Emil, did you just stone him? I mean, you still have the capability, I suppose. I just wasn't expecting it. Actually, it looked more like he disintegrated the poor thing. Why did I open this again? Word edit. Took me a moment. I'm like, there was a reason I was in here, right? Yeah, I have the better version of that. Oh, shoot, I forgot to grab something from the blacksmith. Well, it's too late now. I'll grab something from him later. I mean, I have the funds to buy something, and in one of the recordings I did, but I forgot because I was too focused on progress. But that's fine, I suppose. Ow! Well, that was just plain rude. Yes, hello. I know how you made this work. Ulu. Used with magic and weapons, they get armor break. That's neat. And probably useful. I have played a mage. You don't think I know how to beat the shit out of you losers? Ooh. Oh. Well. There. Perfect. Alright, there's nothing I really have to say, so I might as well just skip to when I'm in the brother's presence instead of making you watch me climb this bridge. Hey, Gideon! Got my weapon for me?
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Dope.
Great. Thanks.
Okay. You gonna tell me about that thing you wanted me to do, or are we just gonna sit here in silence?
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
There we go.
Oh, yeah?
And that favor would be...
I want you to avenge my brother.
I can get behind vengeance. If it weren't for the fact I saw the cutscene and it was all your fault. I don't like victim blaming, but if you didn't knock over that thing, it wouldn't cause all of the shit to collapse on top of your brother and he wouldn't have had to have saved your ass. The robot was just standing in the hallway, my guy. I feel like you're reflecting your blame onto something that you saw only because you don't want to deal with the fact that you caused your brother's death, and that's just going to cause psychological problems, my guy. What? I mean, the robots aren't helping anyone, I suppose. We could kill them because they might become a threat later, but they're not really doing anything unless you walk up in there and try to beat the shit out of them. And at that point, you're putting your life in your own hands, so... I mean, I'm going to do it because I have to, but I'm just saying, I'm not invested in this vengeance as much as I would be invested in other vengeance quests that I have played.
That's a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's why I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years.
Not because you wanted to continue the business or live a life like your brother wanted for you, but because you were consumed by revenge.
I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
What bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
Okay, I don't remember seeing a shade in the cutscene. I remember seeing the robot, but... Hey, maybe I'm just forgetting. It's been a while.
There are shades here?
That is a bit surprising now that I think about it, because, I mean, last time we went in, there was just robots, right?
Your brother was killed by a shade?
Yes.
No, he was killed by, Gideon over here being reckless, but that's neither here nor there. You don't know that, and he's not going to tell you that, so...
And what have we decided,
It's killing time.
Cool. So that's happening. Let's see how Iron Will is doing. It's significantly stronger. It's extra heavy, though. I'm gonna take it. Well, let's look at the new version. Ah, Himmer's fingers back to its former glory. We can jazz it up a bit more, probably. No, I need rusted clumps for that. But damn, look at that growth. 633. But yes, I'm equipping Iron Will. You don't have rusted clumps, right?
You've got to avenge my brother. Kill him. Kill that robot. Rip him up.
Yeah, this sounds like something a well-adjusted individual would say. By the way, what can I help you with? Yeah, I didn't think you did. I was just kind of hoping, honestly. Well, come back soon.
You've got to avenge. Kill him.
By the way, what can I help you with? Strengthen weapons. Can I strengthen anything? Well, I don't really care about one-handed weapons anymore. I mean, I suppose I could use the one simple machine I have to buff the Blade of Treachery, but... I will say this, to each their own. If you're playing the game, you can use any weapon you like, obviously. I'm not going to stop you, but I just really enjoy two-handed swords over every other weapon in this game. Because they're physically the strongest. Come back soon. Granted, they're the slowest, and it's the hardest to, you know, maneuver around with. Okay, it's also fire. Yeah, let's get a look at this one's combo. You just got to get used to the fact that, okay, I know this is going to go slower. 1, 2, 3, I think that was. 1, 2, 3. And of course, that's your fastest attack if you're using two-handed. Like I said, to each their own. Anyway, into the factory we go.